Probably. Like I said, you can make a lot of fun little remixes in your head there. I always think of Little Debbie's Ding Dongs. Like, put the snowball back. I want a ding dong. Because snowballs are gross. If you like snowballs, boo you.
They're all
Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Eric, and this is my mom here.
Hey, thanks for joining.
Thanks for returning, or if you're a first-time watcher, thanks for tuning in here.
Right.
We're going to be checking out one of the channel favorites here. We've been hearing some people that we haven't heard in a while in our last couple of music reactions, but like I said, it's a channel favorite this time around. And last time we heard him was, I don't even know if I can call it more current, but because it was over 20 years ago. We're going even further back on this one. It's Dr. Dre, Keep Their Heads Ringin. This one is from the soundtrack to the movie Friday. Have you ever seen the movie Friday?
No.
Do you know anything about it? Do you even know what I'm talking about?
No.
So it was Ice Cube and Chris Tucker. And I am sure, actually, I know for a fact that you have heard the phrase "Bye, Felicia."
Of course.
So that is where it's from,
Okay.
that movie. There's this girl named Felicia in that movie. I want to say she's like the druggie on the block or whatever.
Okay.
And she comes up to Ice Cube, and Chris Tucker's character's trying to get either money or a date or whatever she can, and then she tries to talk to Ice Cube, and he's just ignoring her, and he just goes, "Bye, Felicia." So that's where that comes from. But yeah, so this is off of that soundtrack, and like I said, it is Keep Their Heads Ringin, produced by Dre. I don't know if it's ghostwritten or not by anybody, but this is the only single off of that soundtrack. It was a pretty popular soundtrack at that point. I know there's actually a song that we'll hear at some point in the future from Ice Cube that was on that soundtrack called Friday that is a pretty good banger. But this is one of Dr. Dre's more popular songs, even though, oddly enough, it's off a soundtrack and it's not off of one of his very few albums. But yeah, not much else to say about this one. We'll check it out. It's Keep Their Heads Ringin from 1995.
Yeah. What up? This is Dr. Dre. The party's going on.
What up, Dre?
Thank God it's
Hey,
Friday.
Dre, is it gay to play pop, pop, pop?
Keep the heads ringing. Keep the heads ringing.
It's a song involved with like a lot of
Yeah.
Little Debbie's ding ding dong.
Say what?
You better get up out of your chair.
That's right.
Probably.
Work your body down. No time to funk around, 'cause we gon'
Funk you right on up. So get up, get a move on, and get your groove on. It's the DRE, the spectacular. In a party, and over your neck, so call me Blackula. As I train, the niggas juggle the vein and maintain the leak bloodstains. So don't complain, just chill. Listen to the beats I spill. Keeping it real enables me to make another meal. Still, niggas run up and try to kill it will, but get popped like a pimple. So call me Clearasil. I wipe niggas off the face of the earth since birth. I've been a bad nigga. Now let me tell you what I'm worth. More than a stealth bomber, I cause drama, the enforcer. Music floats like a flying saucer on a 747 jet. Never forget, I'm that nigga that keeps the whole Spanish wet. The mic gets smoked once you hit a beat kick with grooves so funky they come with a speed stick. So check the flavor that I'm bringing. The motherfucking DRE, I keep they motherfucking heads ringing. Yeah, keep the heads ringing. One, two for the.
All right, we will pause it right there. You said that sounds familiar?
That sounds really familiar.
Just that like ring ding,
Ding dong,
Yeah,
just that part.
probably. Like I said, you can make a lot of fun little remixes in your head there. I always think of Little Debbie's Ding Dongs. Like, put the snowball back. I want a ding dong. Because snowballs are gross. If you like snowballs, boo you.
Yeah, they're all sugar.
Well, it's all sugar anyways. But yeah, anyways, as for the song, how do you feel about this one?
So far, I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty catchy. I mean, it's not really like a party song, but it's like enough of a
Right.
move that you can get grooving to it.
Sure.
Grooving. Wow, I'm old. I just said grooving. Anyways, groovy, dude. Let's keep going.
2, 3, 3, 4 for the dough, 5 for the hoe, 6, 7, 8 for death row. Mad niggas about to feel the full effect of intellect, so I could collect respect. Plus a check, now I'm fin to get into my men too and take care of this business I need to attend to. Cause my rich do, and this rap shit's my meal ticket. So you goddamn right I'ma kick it or get evicted. I bring terror like Stephen King, a black Casanova, running niggas over like Christine. When I rock the spot with the flavor I got, I get plenty of ass, so call me an astronaut. As I blast past another nigga's ass, thought he was strong, but I smoke him like grass, just like teaching Sean. When I float, niggas know it's time to take a hike, cause I grab the mic and flip my tongue like a dyke. I got rhymes to keep you enchanted, produce a smoke screen with the funky green to keep your eyes slanted. So check the flavor that I'm bringing, the motherfucking D.R.E. I keep the motherfucking heads ringing. Yeah. Keep the heads ringing. Yeah, come on.
If you want to get on down, you gotta get on down. Just get on
Like
down. Oh,
Debonair with flair, I scare, wear and tear without a care. Running shit as if I was a mayor, but I ain't no politician, no competition. Sending all opposition to see a mortician. I'm up front, never in the backdrop. Step on stage, you get faded just like a flat top. Your rhyme sounds like you bought him and stop and go. Dre came to wax you, so just call me Mop and Glow. Many try to, but just can't rock with. I'm 6'1", 225, a pure chocolate. Your chances to jacking me a Slim G, cause I rock from summer to Santa comes down the chimney. Ho, 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 and so as I continue to flow, cause yo, I'm just a fly Negro, so check the flavor that I'm bringing, the motherfucking D.R.E. I keep they motherfucking heads ringing.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know that he's like not really known for right, and I know a lot of his other stuff has been ghostwritten, but this is '95, so Snoop was still around at this point. Like Tupac was still alive. This is like kind of like the biggest boom of Death Row. Actually, this was like right. I want to say this was like right when Dre was starting to looking at like trying to get out. Was like 95, 96 range when he was trying to get out of Death Row because just all the behind the scenes stuff and how street oriented it was. It was like literally dangerous to be on that record label. So I don't know. Maybe this was ghostwritten by Snoop. Somebody knows. Let us know in the comments down below.
I keep the motherfucking heads ringing. Yeah, I keep the heads ringing. Get it, get it, get it. I keep the heads ringing. Yeah, come on. Yeah, death roll back up in that ass for the 199 to the nickel. So all you motherfuckers out there trying to be with this, don't even try it. Couldn't see us with binoculars. They dig it. Yeah. I know you're bobbing your head, cause I can see it. I know you're bobbing your head, cause I can see it. You can't see me.
This is definitely.
Yeah. Death Row. Let me know you in the house. Yeah. That's right.
Yo,
We out.
Sounds like Mario movie. All right, that was Dr. Dre, Keep Their Heads Ringin' from 1995. Overall, what did you think about that one?
I liked it.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
liked it.
Do you feel like now that we're like pretty deep into and have already heard like a bunch of stuff that there is things that you would have like maybe if we would have heard it earlier, you probably would have been like no.
What you mean in the beginning?
Like yeah, if it would have like if this was one that we had like was one of the first ones that we reacted to, do you think you would feel the same?
Yes.
You do? Okay.
I would with this one because I know that I've heard the ring-a-ding-ding-dong thing because I can remember singing it myself.
Yeah.
I probably heard it coming out of your room.
Yeah,
And
most
I just
likely.
kept walking.
Well, I had an enormous CD collection at one point, and this soundtrack was definitely
Yeah.
one of the ones that I had. Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't pay attention because I just thought that the whole thing as a whole was just raunchy and
Right, yeah.
violent.
I guess I
and
had never really
dirty.
like thought of that before. Like we've probably heard stuff since we started this where if it was like one of the first ones
Mm.
that we heard, you probably would not have liked it, I don't think.
Maybe.
Most likely. Like if we would have listened to Hit 'Em Up as the first Tupac song that we did, like I don't know, maybe you would have thought a little bit differently about it, but
Maybe.
she definitely
But-
enjoyed this one,
Yeah.
and hopefully you guys did too. So of course if you did, hit that thumbs up as always. I don't know why I did that like a total nerd. Probably because I'm dressed like I'm about to play 18 holes here. But post work people, give me a break. But yeah, if you did, hit that thumbs up, and of course subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. For our next one, I already forgot who I had lined up, so I guess
Ooh.
we're keeping it. It's a mystery.
Maybe
So
we spin the wheel.
you will have to come on back for that one. But until then, this is Mom, and I'm Eric once again. Peace out, guys. Have a good night.